There's a way to dance all night in new or uncomfortable high heels. Even if you bought new shoes just before the planned party, trust me, you have time to stretch them out. The heels won't be tight anymore. You'll forget about blisters and sores. All you need is a simple trick to make the most uncomfortable shoes fit perfectly. Use zipper bags. Place these bags inside your shoes. Adjust the bag to the shape and size of the shoe, then fill them with hot water. Just make sure it's not boiling water. Leave the bags inside the heels for about 10 minutes. By using this trick, you can help the material gently loosen up, making them more flexible. This way, the shoes will better fit the shape of your feet, increasing comfort. When using this method, make sure the bags are sealed tightly to avoid water leakage, and don't overheat the shoes, as that could damage them. The heels will be looser and won't pinch. You'll dance all night in them. What tricks do you have for tight high heels? This trick will let you wear high heels even in the hottest weather. When it's warm, our feet tend to slip, which is very uncomfortable, especially during the season when we often wear sandals and attend events like weddings. There's a way to keep your feet from slipping and your shoes from rubbing. All you need is regular dry shampoo spray. Yes, you heard that right. The same dry shampoo you use for your hair. Take the dry shampoo, preferably in a scent you like. Simply spray the inside of your heels a few times. This creates a layer that prevents your feet from slipping. Not only will you feel more secure, but it also minimizes the risk of blisters. This simple trick can be applied any time, and the effects are immediate. Plus, the shampoo acts as an invisible barrier, protecting your feet all day long. You no longer have to worry about pain and discomfort. It's worth noting that this solution is not only effective, but also inexpensive. Try it yourself and see how easy it can be to wear high heels without pain. This knowledge covers the basic table manners that few people remember nowadays. It's a shame because it's important to behave appropriately when dining at an event. Let me show you how to communicate clearly with the waitstaff using your cutlery. Crossing your knife vertically and fork horizontally indicates that you have finished eating and are ready for the next course. Arranging your knife and fork in a V shape means you are taking a break and haven't finished yet. This signals the waiter not to take your plate away, even if you leave the table. Placing your knife and fork parallel at the 5 o'clock position indicates that you are done eating and the staff can clear your plate. Inserting your knife into the tines of your fork signals that you didn't like the dish. Placing your knife and fork parallel horizontally signifies that you enjoyed the dish, and the waiter can now take your plate. Use these rules in a restaurant, and it will be much easier to communicate with the staff. Wrap your iron in this. This genius trick is something everyone should know. Just do one thing, and all your fabrics will be smoothed out much faster and with less effort. Remember this trick and be sure to try it at home. Take some aluminum foil. It turns out that regular kitchen foil can greatly simplify your life and speed up the entire process. Wrap it around the item you want to iron, ensuring the shiny side is facing up. This will significantly speed up your ironing because it will feel like you're smoothing the fabric from both sides at once. Next, place the iron directly on the foil and start ironing. The foil acts as an insulator and reflects heat. As a result, the heat will penetrate the fabric from both sides simultaneously, saving you a lot of time and energy. Ironing has never been easier. Your clothes will be perfectly ironed and in just a third of the time. Do your high heels pinch and rub? It doesn't have to be that way. There's a way to dance all night in new heels without discomfort. Even if you have a party in a few hours, you have time to stretch your heels. Our grandmothers used to put potatoes in their shoes. They would peel a raw potato and place it in each shoe. They left the shoes with potatoes inside overnight. During this time, the potato juice softened and stretched the shoe leather without causing any damage. But you don't have to use potatoes. Instead, I'll show you another trick. Before you learn it, see what I use when wearing high heels. Before putting on heels, I always apply deodorant to my feet, especially in areas prone to rubbing, like heels and toes. The antiperspirant prevents excessive sweating in those areas, preventing blisters. For shoes that are too tight, use water. Pour it into drawstring bags and place these inserts in the toe of the shoes. Put each shoe into a larger drawstring bag. Now just put the heels in the freezer. The water will freeze, and during this process, the ice will expand the shoes. After taking them out of the freezer, simply remove the ice bags and you're ready to go. The heels will be looser and won't pinch. You can dance in them all night. What are your ways to deal with too tight heels? Were you familiar with the freezer method? Cut a thin sanitary pad and put it in your shoes. You'll thank me for this trick later. Thin sanitary pads are perfect for heels and all other types of shoes. Cut them into smaller pieces and insert them into your shoes. Every woman should know this trick. When your shoes cause blisters, you can use thin sanitary pads. They have rounded ends. Cut them off. You'll have 2 such pieces. They are delicate and soft. Remove the protective paper from the adhesive side. Stick 1 piece inside your shoe, precisely at the heel. Do the same with the other shoe. This will prevent your feet from slipping out of the heels and stop them from rubbing against your heels. It's the perfect solution for women, providing comfort and convenience when wearing heels or new shoes. Place this on your foot. Just 1 ingredient, and you won't need to spend money at the pharmacy anymore. My grandmother always used this method, and it works overnight. Here's how. Take 1 red onion and chop it into small pieces. Next, grab a paper towel and spread the chopped onion evenly on it. Place this mixture against the sole of your foot and wrap your foot with plastic wrap. The plastic wrap helps the onion's compounds absorb into your skin. Onions are rich in sulfur compounds, which give them their distinctive smell. When applied to the feet, these compounds penetrate the body, helping to fight bacteria and viruses while cleansing the blood of toxins. Put on socks to secure everything in place. If possible, leave it on overnight or for at least 4 hours. The onion also stimulates various pressure points on the feet, helping to relax the entire body while drawing out toxins through the skin. This simple, natural remedy is an easy way to detox your body without lifting a finger and without spending a fortune at the pharmacy. Throw ice into the dryer, and wrinkles on clothes will disappear. This trick will be loved by people who hate ironing clothes. When your clothes have visible wrinkles, you can address this issue easily and without using an iron. Ironing clothes is a hassle and a waste of time for many people. They just don't want to take out the ironing board and turn on the iron. But if you have a dryer or a washer-dryer at home, you're in luck. Take your wrinkled clothes with visible creases. They often appear if we keep folded clothes in the closet instead of hanging them on hangers. Sometimes wrinkles appear if we don't take out the dry laundry immediately. Put 3 to 5 such items into the drum, add a handful of ice cubes, start the drying cycle for about 15 minutes. During this time, the moisture from the ice cubes will eliminate wrinkles while the dryer is working. Clothes will be smooth without ironing. Depending on the fabric, you'll see the effect immediately after taking them out of the dryer. Just 10 or 15 minutes is often enough for the dryer to iron your clothes for you. All thanks to a few ice cubes.